Hostility, I want your questions. Give me a call right here on the Barry Farber Show. Weekdays, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Welcome back to the PM Show with the one and only Fred Dreyer. A special thank you to Warren Buffett's secretary for being in our studio audience today. Apparently she just found out she's getting taxed as much as Warren Buffett, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, here's Fred Dreyer.
We're talking about class warfare, which was what the union speech was all about last night. Nothing more than a campaign against Mitt Romney. Everything was aimed at Mitt Romney. As a matter of fact, there's a phenomena that the occupiers were, in fact, the first step in Barry's class warfare business model.
You're talking about the Occupy Wall Streeters?
That was all set up because the Democrats knew it was going to be Mitt coming out. He might have to go through some hoops and jumps, which he's going through, but it's going to be Romney. They were aiming it at Romney because they knew what the Republican business model was, and that's for all the neocon, left-of-center Republicans to get behind Mitt, give him the money, and get behind him so he can run left of center against a Marxist.
Extremely left of center.
Of course. And so, the failed Republican thought that is if you go across to their side and steal their guys and give them what they want, they'll vote for you. That idiocy is never proved out to be
So if we go
true.
left of center, we'll pick up their votes.
It's stupid. What you have to do, and what Newt is doing so beautifully right now, is going right of center. That's what he's doing. And he's using the press as the fulcrum to get people to understand what real unfairness and what real inequality is. So what the beauty is that the occupiers were the first step in Barry's class warfare business model to set the stage for the full frontal attack on Mitt Romney. And as you see right now, to separate and divide along class lines, along taxes, to demonize Mitt as a one percenter, to demonize him as an accomplisher, to demonize him as a capitalist, which is a Wall Street big bank sycophant, and to demonize individual excellence as wrong. To demonize it, to destroy the heart and soul of what America really is. And so the Occupy was a preamble to the State of the Union, which you heard last night. The State of the Union is a preamble to the re-election platform, which is the campaign trail, demonizing attack, re-election, finish the job of destroying the U.S., and rebrand it as a Euro Union, and so that's the business model, and the only way to attack this, the only way to get at it is for someone to go right at it. It's the delivery system that has to be talked about by Mitt and Newt. Mitt thinks he's in a battle with Newt. Newt is ignoring Mitt now. He won't engage him, and he's going above Newt, going to the right of Newt, and going right at the base of the Republican Tea Party's efforts to be heard within their own party, and Newt is doing the right thing. As long as he stays on this path, I think he'll do well. Whether he wins in Florida or not next Tuesday, we don't know that, but we also know that he right now has the correct approach. Mitt thinks he's in a battle with Newt, and in the meantime, he's missing the boat on the opportunity to prepare himself for the general election should he get there. And so what he should be doing, what both should be doing, is not attacking one another, but going after in their own way, going after what this Euro speech was all about last night and ripping it apart, because it was very clear, very transparent that this president hates the Constitution, hates America, hates excellence, and is hell-bent to put this country into yet the slot of just yet another Euro Union nation. And he's on his way to doing that if you don't wise up and you don't understand what you're missing Remember, this equality, fairness doctrine that was talked about, which was the heart and soul of it, is a 60s political disaster. You know, he got elected because of the tantrum throwers finally realizing, okay, we give up, we'll put a black guy in there, and okay, we'll put him in there, we'll give him a shot. Well, not only did you give the guy a shot, but you also open the door to destroy your own freedom. And that is clearly what is going on. And in the name of Maxine Waters, you know, who's, you know, it's really funny. Every time you see Maxine Waters on TV, you always think about her. I do, because she's, you know, here in L.A. I always see her screaming, "We want jobs, we want jobs, we want jobs," which is code for meaning they want government union jobs, and that's exactly what the politic of skin color wants. They want to be taken care of by government. They want 8 to 5. They want all of their retirement paid for. They want $72,000 a year jobs. They want to be able to retire when they're 52, and they want full salary, and they want full care given to them. And that's what Europe did. And that's what they have been doing for 50 years since the war. And that's what Greece did. That's why Greece is sinking. And so in the face of that failed business model, you've got a president last night, Tuesday, stands up and tells people we got to be more fair. We've got to penalize people who prosper. And if you want anything in life, don't work for it. Allow us to go get it from you, from people who do work for it. And so that message was clear last night. I believe, honestly, I do believe that was a failure. He might get a bump, but I believe that speech last night, and I watched it pretty carefully, sat and it was very flat. It was not a triumph in the least. He tried to come out, and he used it, as you said, Mike, at the beginning of the show. He used it as a campaign slogan. He used the speech to tell America everything is wonderful, and give me another 4 years so I can turn you people into a pumpkin, and anything in between is fair game, you know. And so when we come back, you know, what we want to do is we got to get into a couple of more of these sound bites, and there's some real interesting things here that are going on, and my belief here is that America is coming down to the short strokes in the next 10 months, and we've got a couple of opportunities to recognize the model that is being used to destroy us. And if we don't get with it, at least understand what is being done to us, you don't have a chance of making up a decision come November 6th of this year.